6 titles in one season, an achievement that was repeated only once and will forever remain in football history as one of the greatest in the sport. Pep Guardiola's team wrote in golden letters a new page in their glorious history. But how did it all start, and how did it go about winning an incredible 6 trophies? Stay till the end of the video to find out. In May 2008, President Joan Laporta announced that the then BT coach and the club legend Pep Guardiola would replace Frank Rijkaard on the Catalans bench. Guardiola revolutionized the team and released legendary players such as Ronaldinho and Deco in order to control the dressing room, and it turned out to be a perfect move. Another legendary Barcelona player, Samuel Eto'o, was also on the verge of leaving Camp Nou, but ended up retained for another season. A decision that led to the Cameroonian's strongest season in his career. At the same time, Guardiola brought in Dani Alves from Sevilla, Gerard Piqué was brought back from Manchester United, Sergio Busquets was promoted from the B team, and several more players were bought, such as Seydou Keita, who spent many years at the Camp Nou, as well as a backup goalkeeper, Jose Pinto. Barca spent a solid 88 million euros to create a brand new team. The Catalans began their season in the third round of the Champions League by winning the first leg convincingly 4-0, but lost away to Wisla Krakow in Poland. Despite this loss, they managed to enter the group stage of the tournament. 5 days later, at the start of La Liga, Pep Guardiola's team lost against Numancia and 2 weeks later drew with Racing Santander. This put them in the 15th position after 2 matches played, and things were not looking good for Messi and company. Champions League group stage wins of 1-3 against Sporting Lisbon, 2-1 against Shakhtar Donetsk and 5-0 against Basel showed the positive development of the team. In the league, things were improving at an incredible pace, as in the next 20 rounds Guardiola's team recorded just 1 draw and took 19 wins, which put them in the leading position. The Catalans have produced a number of high-scoring victories, such as a 6-1 win against Atletico Madrid, a 6-0 win over Valladolid, where Samuel Eto'o scored 4 goals, and a 5-0 win over Deportivo. Despite losing the last match in the group stage of the Champions League, the Catalans managed to finish in first place and progress to the knockout stage. Lionel Messi scored the second hat-trick of his career in the away victory against Atletico Madrid for the Cup with a 5-2 aggregate score. On the way to the final, they managed to eliminate Espanyol and Mallorca. In the round of 16 in the Champions League, the team faced Olympique Lyon. The first match ended 1-1, with the Spanish team being behind for most of the match. In the second leg, however, they managed to take a 5-2 convincing victory. One of the games of the season was a 3-4 loss to Atletico Madrid in the Championship, which was the second consecutive loss in La Liga for Guardiola's team at the time. However, with a series of victories, Leo Messi and company continued to lead the standings. In April, they eliminated Bayern Munich after a 4-0 win at the Camp Nou and a 1-1 draw in Munich. This led to the most memorable Chelsea matches in the semi-finals. The first game in Spain ended 0-0, and the second leg Iniesta scored the memorable goal in the 3rd minute of added time. Then thus his team reached a dream final after a game filled with lots of drama. May was an incredible month for the Catalans, with the first of the games being the memorable 2-6 victory over Real Madrid, a match that supporters of both teams will remember for a long time. Gonzalo Higuain scored the opener for the Madrid side in the 13th minute, but goals from Puyol, Messi and Thierry Henry turned the game around for Pep Guardiola's team. Sergio Ramos pulled one back for Real, but another goal from Messi and one from Gerard Piqué finished off the capital team and sealed the title. In the last 4 matches, Barcelona failed to register a win, but nevertheless they finished with a 9-point lead over the eternal rival. On the 13th of May, the final for the Spanish Cup took place. Led by Boyan, Messi and Eto'o, the Catalans again were falling behind in the result, but the turnaround was sealed by Yaya Toure, Messi, Boyan and Xavi to record a final score of 4-1. In front of 50,000 spectators at Mestalla, Messi and company recorded their 25th Copa del Rey. And so we reached the 27th of May. Barcelona took on Manchester United at the Olympic Stadium in Rome in front of 63,000 spectators. In the 10th minute, Samuel Eto'o led his team and pierced Envid van der Sar's goal. During the break, Sir Alex Ferguson subbed Carlos Tevez in, and later Dimitar Berbatov was also brought in an attempt to change the outcome of the game. In the 17th minute, however, Lionel Messi scored a rarely seen header and sealed the victory for his team. The Catalans won their third trophy in the most prestigious club tournament. Xavi won the UEFA Man of the Match award, and the end of the season was definitely more than amazing. After the end of the 2008-2009 season, Barcelona met a familiar opponent in the Spanish Super Cup tournament, where in 2 games with a total score of 5-1 they won the 4th trophy of the year against Athletic Bilbao. 5 days later was the tournament of the European Super Cup, where after going the extra time by Pedro, the Catalans won their 3rd trophy in the competition. The final trophy of the year was won in the FIFA Club World Cup, where Pedro equalized in the 89th minute against fellow finalist Estudiantes, and an extra time goal by Lionel Messi completed the turnaround to win the trophy for the first time. Pep Guardiola wrote his name in the history of the team forever after winning 6 titles in his first season as head coach, something that is unlikely to be repeated as an achievement anytime soon. In 2020, Bayern Munich, led by Hansi Flick, also managed to win an incredible 6 titles with the Bavarian team, and the period was dominated by the German side. However, Pep Guardiola created a revolution in football with his style of play, and over the next 4 years won numerous trophies with the Catalans. This year will forever remain in the hearts of the supporters, and their incredible achievement will bring back the memories of the Catalans' dominance at that time. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe so we can keep bringing you videos like this and keep growing our channel.